the famous, incredible, wonderful Jessica Mann with me. And you just mentioned something to me which really triggered me off a little bit. You mentioned to me China. You're from China.
From Hong Kong, yes.
You're from Hong Kong. I
Mm-hmm.
was in Hong Kong for the first time about a year and a half, 2 years ago, with a very good friend of mine, James. If you're watching, hi, how are you? I had the most incredible time, and the Chinese people, the whole everything was so beautiful and so wonderful, and they treated me I'm like a queen. I don't know if it's because I was British, because I used to be a British
Oh,
colony,
maybe
but
you
I
look
had
like
the
one.
most. I don't look Chinese, put it that way. Well, I could try, but I had the most incredible time. And then the staff at the all these girls, and there were all these girls. We had photographs taken and everything. They were so sweet and so lovely, and they would giggle and laugh, and we'd talk, and it was a wonderful time. So anyway, you are here for Positive Minds Global. So what you've got something coming up?
Yes, it's tonight, the grand opening.
Oh, a grand opening tonight. I think they wanted me to be there, didn't you?
Yes, we'd love for you to be
Well,
there.
I might turn up. You never know.
Okay,
I
great.
might. I'm not promising, but I might.
You might win the cruise,
I
4
might.
days and 3
Yeah.
night cruise.
Well, that's all I need is a cruise. Okay.
For two.
Anyway, so it's tonight. Now, what is it for tonight? Because this seems to be for a fundraiser or something.
Yes, it's Positive Minds Global is a non-profit, and
Yes.
it's a grand opening tonight. It's gonna be at the Summerlin Lazy Dog from 6 to 9 p.m. tonight. So come on out.
Okay, yes.
We have 12 different prizes, so raffle out, have fun, and Lazy Dog is so nice that they sponsor
Lazy
us.
Dog is wonderful. They've got a lazy dog down here in Town Square, haven't they? Another one.
Summerlin.
So, yeah.
They sponsor us and give out
So they
free
sponsor you.
advertise and like 6.
Okay, so what is this for? What does this help the children? What does this help?
Yes.
What is it?
We, Positive Minds Global, is to help people to overcome the harmful effects of negativities. So bring up the awareness of positive thinking.
So bring up the awareness of yourself personally. Let's not talk about the whole world, because when we talk about everybody else being positive and all this, think about yourself. Because if you are not in line with yourself, you'll never be able to do anything out there. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
You have to be in line yourself. So when you can blame everybody for everything you want, it will not get you anywhere, right?
No.
The only thing that's going to cure anything is yourself. How do they do that?
Everything created tries, so we got to be aware of thinking. So then how are we going to be able to do that is that we partner with highly trained professional life coaches and also professional like social workers, and then we team them up, and then we also will partner up with, like, for example, for before the end of this year, we are going to help 3 more organizations, so 1 organization at a time.
Oh, how
and some
nice.
individual, they can apply for scholarship, so that the money we're going to donate to help those people cannot afford this kind of coaching is going to go there. So
Yes.
before the end of the year, we have a goal to have 3 more fundraising events. Will be
Wow,
women,
that's cool.
women organization, children organization, and also combat veterans. So
And the veterans as well.
very much.
Now,
yes.
you come from Asia, you come from China, okay, and obviously I come from England, but I'm actually living in Vegas, wherever I am. What do you see the difference in thinking positive? Is it very different in your country compared to America? What is the difference you see personally about how we treat ourselves every day and what we do? Are we more on edge?
I think as what I believe is that we're all spiritual beings living in a human life. Like, so we have a lot of things in common. So you're asking about the cultural differences.
Yes.
I would have to say, this is my personal.
That's what I want. Your
Yes.
personal.
Being Chinese is I grew up in a very traditional family, so
Yes.
it's a lot of restriction, and also sometimes then we don't even get to live what we want to, right? Because our culture,
Because
the
your culture and your
upbringing.
mother and father, and
Yes.
this is how it has to be in this box.
And same thing with the religions, right?
Yes.
So here, that's why I live here in Las Vegas too, because it's so diverse.
So you because to me, Hong Kong
Yeah.
was very diverse. It was very open. It was very lovely.
Yes.
But it's not really like that when they get into their home life.
We still
so-
have our traditional upbringing, but
it's
it's
beautiful.
yes.
I mean, to
We
me,
all
they
have
seem
that.
very calm. They seem very lovely. They're happy. But is that a facade they put on, and then they go home to their homes where there's the things you have to do, and if you don't do this, you're not sought out of this.
Hong Kong will be very different from China because China is communist.
Well,
and Hong Kong
communist, I
is-
guess.
Yeah, and then Hong Kong is we were
More free.
we were more because we're under like the British for
Because of the
99
British.
years. Yeah,
Yes.
I actually grew up here in the United States. I left Hong Kong since I was a teenager. I came here for college, so not like before.
And you loved it so much you didn't go back.
97 was the time for the turnover. So
Okay.
now they have the treaty SAR, which is like Hong Kong people govern Hong Kong. They're in the transitioning to going back to China like that. So, but then but I learned way more about the Chinese culture here in the
Here
United States because I
than
met
you
so
did
many
there.
people from China. Yeah,
But
it's
also
very
because you're
different.
on the opposite side now. Now you can look at it as something of where you're from, what you do, and everything else. And it must be, to me, all these countries are fascinating. I lived in the Middle East for 2 years, and that's another different culture. You know, the women are not allowed to do certain things, and you know, it's all very different. And then I look at my childhood, and I look at a lot of people's childhood, or whatever, and it is all different. And each country is so different. And now, do you think we're now sort of more together because we're not more international? Do you think we are more international now? You're not
Absolutely.
More,
Yeah, the world, and then plus the technology nowadays, the phone.
technology,
It's closed the gap very much so. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we
So you
learn
got
about
much-
each cultures,
Yeah,
and we understand each
absolutely.
other much more, and more free. We have the opportunity to be who we are.
Yes.
You know, so it's time
Even if
to
you live in a
thrive.
different country, you can still be who you are,
Yes.
which is fabulous, which is
Yeah.
what I started out with. Get yourself in order, get yourself in line, and then go out and take on the world. You don't have to fight it, just take it on. Doesn't
absolutely.
matter. Anyway, so tonight we're back to the lazy dog, was it?
Yes, in the Summerland.
Lazy Dog at the Summerland tonight from 7, you said?
From 6 to 9.
From 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It's for a charity. It's to help people get back into their positive way of thinking, being, and having a great life, I guess.
Absolutely.
That's
So
all
that you
it
can
is.
learn how you can live a life that you love.
And if they want to get in touch with you by any other means than being there, where can they find you?
They can go to www.positivemindsglobal.com.
PositiveMindsGlobal.com. Get all the information there and check it out. And you know what it is? It's helping someone else. Isn't it? That's what we're
absolutely.
doing, helping someone else. Well,
Right.
thank you for. I'm sorry Sonny couldn't come on. Where are you, Sonny? I know you're watching. You're sitting there watching when you could be here, Sonny. Sonny is
He's
obviously.
busy running around, like getting
He's
ready
trying to.
to
He's
go.
trying to get everything together for tonight.
We are all doing that right now.
And Sonny is the owner of the company.
He's the founder
He's the founder of this.
the non-profits.
Of
yes.
the non-profits. He's the founder of the non-profits. He's a great guy. I'll have him on after all this stuff has gone through.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best, Sonny.
And the way that how we come up together, and then the story how we were founded, it was very interesting too. He's going to give a speech tonight.
Oh, he's giving a speech tonight, so that's even better. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along. Don't forget to check it out tonight in Summerland. We shall be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.